Thanks to both James and Bettina for inviting me down this evening. Look forward to hearing Bettina say. That was amazing, James, as always. I love your poetry, and I really love how you deliver them as well, so thank you. For those of you who haven't seen me before, we'll see what Bettina means in a minute, but this one is delivered the usual way. Just reading a poem. This one is called Have You Ever Wished You Weren't Here Anymore? Alarm goes off at 6 a.m. and you reach for snooze, dreading today. Don't ever want to wake again. Already a pounding head. Have you ever wished you weren't here anymore? Getting up but feels like moving in glue, every fibre so exhausted, so depleted, a feeling the side of endless pain, yet nothing is there. Have you ever wished you weren't here anymore? You work long hours for months and months to feel better, endlessly and diligently exercising all the best of self-care, and yet more trauma upon trauma still came for you. Have you ever wished you weren't here anymore? So many bills to pay, not sure of the way, working many jobs, juggling plates that spin night and day for no gain. Never a break, never feeling peace. Have you ever wished you weren't here anymore? So alone, no one to hug or hold, no one to listen, always you holding, carrying everything up by yourself, so exhausted, feeling unwanted and unloved. Have you ever wished you weren't here anymore? But you are here. And you got up today, and you walked for another day, still here, breathing. Have you ever wished you noticed how amazing you are? That you made it through another second, another minute, another hour, another day? Have you ever wished you weren't here anymore? But you are here for some more. That's strength. That is courage. Have you ever wished you weren't here anymore? Always exciting.
Let's go take a walk to the dark side of town, where all those gigolos, hips, low life and wild wolves hang around. Feel what it's really like to be the outcasts, knaves, miscreants, rogues and reprobates of this topsy-turvy world we call planet Earth. The cool operators, the slow-hand Joes, the brute fauna, the black market racketeers that work outside the legitimate limits of human laws. Beyond all morality and ethical codes, way past the dividing line that separates our sense of what's right from wrong. The place where the sisters of charity ply their trade with offers of instant gratification and consolation. The place where the dandy, sharp-eyed, keen, wide boys hold court, stunning about, trapped in their devious, cunning scenarios. To the streets where the wildcats hang about, on the corner looking out for sitting ducks, easy prey and soft touches. To the flesh-pot, red light districts, no-go pleasure zones, cabarets and upmarked subterranean cellar bars. where people live their lives moment for moment, not knowing or caring what the future holds. Let's go take a walk to the dark side of town, where the miscreants, oddballs, outsiders hang around. So I haven't really prepared at all. So, okay, I'll just okay. I'll just do the judgment of the Furies. When her anger rises, she comes down on you like a flock of hawks. The final ruling set in stone. Her vengeance as harsh as a furious hounding. Talons tearing into the sensitive flesh. Falcon-hearted arbiter of fate and destiny. Swooping in on wings of retribution. Goading and impelling, then striking hard with ruthless, lethal precision and accuracy, mercilessly extracting the price of judgment, with no remorse or hint of sympathy, straight in for the kill, eagle-eyed critical, with no softening to the crucial blow. I'll end up with a much more upbeat kind of reggae one, which is just called Sunday Reggae Groove, which happens a lot in Hackney, which is, of course, the most diverse boroughs in the whole of London. It used to be Brixton, that's of course. I love Hackney. Sunday Reggae Groove. It's an end of summer, September, moving into an autumn vibe, as Hackney rocks out to a Sunday reggae full-on mixed dub sound. Jump, jiving, low diving, full wax scar and blue beat, blasting and blaring out from the speakers straight down the alleyway, straight into Mare Street. It's a back coma. On the corner, big afro hairdo, dreadlocks, Caribbean day. With a savoury, fragrant, spiced aroma of jerk chicken, fried rice and peas permeating the air. The pulse and throb of the beating heart, laying down a fire and soul, bass-heavy rhythm groove, with a touch and wash of psychedelia. In celebration, glad to be alive mode, taking time out just to relax for a little while as the upstroke chops of the chugging guitar keep it all rolling along while we sway dancing to a global song of peace and love.
If I'm reading it from the phone because you don't have to turn over pages, which is very annoying. So just my phone that it doesn't go into lock. Never auto lock, that's what I want. So yeah, so the first piece is called The Passport, and I wrote it while I was applying for the renewal of my German passport. It was a very adventurous procedure that I'm describing here. It would have been much easier to renew my British passport, but the German embassy has its own life and workings. The passport. I am not searching for credibility up there at the embassy, but they hold the key to my destiny, my ID, don't you see? They need to know it's me. Check that passport at the airport. I must be baseable, chaseable, traceable, not erasable. Exist in paper form, that is the norm. Biometric, electromagnetic. Start with ink pad, messy and black. Ghastly color lingers, and a photo, of course, for better or worse.
not aesthetically pleasing, accuracy not increasing. An image without smile makes me look vile, like an inmate on leave, unrecognizably brief. No reflection of my delicate complexion. Skin tone aside, I am obliged to get legal. The process is lethal. Tick the box for my race, gender and case, be registered in my case. For the authorities, national duality becomes a calamity. Calamity. So I fill in the form, place where I'm born, make the application, explain my situation, state my nation, update information in 10-year rotation, after which duration, witness to trips abroad, ID gets tired and bored, so bored. Needs a fresh cover, security feature buffer, be digital and tougher for the microchip lover, but you soon discover questions unimaginable, forms impenetrable, and it's never enough. They want more and more and more and more of that stuff. Copies and originals of related individuals, complementary data, full curriculum vitae, for the minimum of 1 millennium for every spouse, for every house, with details to forage. Did you ever live in Norwich? Did you ever eat porridge? Were your grandparents married? When your grandmother carried your beloved pater in a perambulator? Did they have measles? Did they keep measles as pets? Were they a communist threat? What color was your hair when you came over here and had an affair? Did you have permission to hold a position in public vision? And this is vital. Do you hold a title? How shall we assess you? How to address you? Mrs., Miss, Miss or Mr.? Doctor, Professor or Sister? Have you left school under a cloud? Did your family eat sauerkraut? Do you prefer an umlaut or a French accent? No, the rules cannot be bent. Go to the end of the document where you are meant to sign with the date that you sent the before mentioned document. If you want to extend or amend your passport, don't forget to determine that your parents are German, not from Russia or Peru. Let us know how they got through in 1933 when Hitler had his coup. Did you read Mein Kampf, Das Kapital or Kant? Even the color of your underpant could be relevant. Can you ascertain that your mother wasn't flirting behind the Iron Curtain? That B really is your brother and not Paul Merton? Have you been seen in 2019 with the singer from Queen? Were you keen to study this form and adhere to the norm? Things are getting Kafkaesque, but even if you're not from Bucharest, you must not rest, lest you become transitional, undesired or criminal. Hurry up, there is urgency in the workings of bureaucracy. Hurry to the embassy. Grit your teeth and pay your fee, only in required currency. But one last question from me. Will my new ID be with me before I die in agony? Will the fucking thing be mine before I'm running out of time? The reply comes instantly. As soon as we trace your data, your face, fully consider your case, your passport should arrive while you are still alive. Your passport should arrive while you're still alive. Thank you.
Wow.
You can see why that was agony. Months went by, and then finally that email where they said you can collect your passport. Bring the money and bring yet other documents, sign, and finally I got it. 10 years of peace ahead. Or to want an orange Lamborghini, circling down a mountain pass for a drink in Caracas. It's only natural to want that diamond-studded leather jacket in the King's Road, but you'd have to earn a packet. It's only natural to want a 7-cabin super yacht. Dock at Cannes or Venice, get sweaty playing golf or tennis. It's only natural to want a country mansion, be a hero, not a wimp, own a painting by G. Clint. It's only natural to holiday, fine dine, follow where the money calls, build defensive walls. It's only natural to want to grab a plastic bottle when you're on the run, drink water like a fashion model. It's only natural to want to be a celebrity, have a famous rock star dad with a private helicopter pad. It's only natural. Or is it? Thank you.
Wow.